Alright guys, so the weather forecast has basically just stated that it is going to belt down rain by midday. We were going to spend another day here, another evening actually, but we really don't want our new gear getting wet. I mean, that's the old awning there off Molly's car, which has now been upgraded to that one there. She's got the new one. We don't want anything getting wet. We don't want to have to dry it out when we get home. So we are going to basically pack up now, see what we can on the way out of here, and yeah, call this trip short. But it's
still fun.
Oh, it's still a ton of fun. Still a ton of fun. Molly didn't want to be in the video because she's flat out. But yeah, we're gonna get packed up, strap down the fridge again, just make sure we're all safe, and then we'll head out of here. All right, we'll see you later on.
She likes to kick it down a gear in four-wheel drive, roll the windows down, it feels just right. No better feeling on hot summer's night when we take it down a back road. She likes to crank the music up, roll the seat back, put her foot to the floor, hear the muffler crack, turn off the road to a brand new track when we take it down a back road. She loves a four-wheel drive. It's a dusty, muddy, damn good time. Climb on up in this jacked up ride.
All right, folks, so we've arrived at the car park for the Welsh Village. Just having a bit of a coffee. Weather's not ideal today, and again, that's why we packed up. We're going to head home a day early, but that gives us tons of time to explore. And there is a Welsh village up here, an abandoned Welsh village. Now, if my friend Nippy108 tells me it's worth looking, and it's worth a 1 kilometer round trip.
1.2.
Me!
Cool! I hate walking.
Me too. I don't.
Yeah.
I like the idea of nature hikes. I hate doing it.
Yeah, so we're just having some raspberry shortcake bickies and I'm having a black coffee.
With so much other sugary things.
You know what I say? Once you go black, you never go back. I think black coffee is onto something here.
I went back.
And she departs the camera view. Okay, guys, so one thing to note, you can only drive in this far now. Google Maps will tell you that you can go past these rocks. You cannot.
No. We could, but no.
I can see how we could.
I'm not driving around.
I can see how other people have. Oh yeah, look at the wood there.
Yeah.
They've driven up that, gone around.
Doable, yes.
Yeah. Alright guys, so we're just in the old quartz cuttings heading up to the Welsh village now, and I found a cave. I'm going to go check it out. It's over here. Yeah. Whoa, dude. Look at this, man. You can full go in there. Sweet. How deep? Oh my god! This is sick, dude! Dude, no way. Huh! Stop it! Dead set, it's a shelf. Wow! Dude, this is so cool! About 10, 12 meters in. It's totally safe to come in here. Yeah, there's not much of it. But this, I know it's just a shelf, guys, but to see something from that era so intact still sitting here, that is amazing. That just blows my mind, man. Alright guys, so we've arrived at the Welsh village, so I'm going to show you around here now. There's tons to this place, as we've seen already, but we've only just made it to where the houses are, so...
Kind friends and companions, come join me in rhyme. Come lift up your voices in chorus with mine. Come lift up your voices, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the dear lass that I love so well. For her style.
That's pretty interesting. We're going to have a look around here. I'm right next to one of the smaller ones. There's two larger houses there. And then there's a very large one there that is very intact. And then there's another one there. So this is just some of them though. There's more up further along the trail. So we'll check these out now. Here's one that's virtually completely collapsed in, apart from that wall there. Where's my water bottle? All right. Yeah. Okay, that would have been a separate room. All right. I've just spotted another one down there. Cool. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure when these were abandoned, but I'd say it would have been after the initial gold rush in the Castlemaine area. So probably, oh, who knows, prior to the 1900s. Very small houses. But what's left of them is all that you have to judge by, so yeah. Very small. Righto guys, so right now I'm just walking into what is so far the most intact house at the Welsh village. Now you can see this. Look how much of it is still here. To think that this area once housed a bunch of Welsh people who were obviously here for the gold diggings and created their own little village here. Because as you can see, there's one house here. There's all those other ones up on the hill that I showed you earlier. And in the B-roll, there's another track down there I might follow, I don't know. And then it leads back that way, but this is absolutely amazing in terms of history and whatnot. So I think what I'll do is I'll check out what's down that trail, because I don't know. I've got no idea. I should have had a better look at the map, but before I do, I'll just give you a look of the outlay of the land. So that's the house I was just in. As you can see, there's other housing remains there. There's a retaining wall built out of removed rock there, shale rock, and that's where the trail follows round. And there's all these dig sites, all neatly put in through here. I can even see what looks like the remains of a house over there, so I'm going to have to go off the trail to see a lot of what's here, I think. But, yeah, I'm a massive history buff, so seeing this stuff is really cool for me. I will admit the reason Molly's not in the video at the moment is because she's feeling quite unwell. So she's just gone for a walk back to the car. We're not far from the car, so she'll be better off chilling there. I'll finish up here and catch up with her, and then we'll hit the road. All right, guys. I'm going to have a bit more of a look around. Okay, so before I follow the trail further, I can see this little barely walked trail here. And I'm curious as to what it leads down to, so we'll have a look. Could be worth seeing, might not be worth seeing at all. Like that 12-metre long cave I found earlier that still had that shelf in it. Like that to me is next level, to be perfectly honest. So I don't know where this leads. It's not necessarily a marked part of the trail, but you never know what you find if you walk off the beaten path.
Not all those who wander are lost.
Cool. Fallen tree. I'll have a quick look. Obviously I'm here alone, so I do have to be careful. If anything does happen to me, it's very hard to get out of here. And phone reception? What phone reception? I'm walking under a tree. This is cool. Oh, wow. I think this is just more dig sites. I don't know. So I'm going to follow this trail for a little bit longer and just see if I come into... Whoa, birds. I hate birds. Follow this trail for a bit longer, see if I come into anything else of interest. If not, I'll head back to the main trail. Guys, I can legit see what looks like a roof over there. I'm going to go up to it and just see what it is. I hope I'm not on someone's private property. Not that that would deter me like it should, but I'm seeing something and I want to know what it is. A lot of hidden secrets out here, that's for sure. You're kidding. No way. No. No. We got to get up close. Yeah, so I'm just following this trail now because I definitely saw what looks like a house over here. And it looks to be very intact. Oh, that's cool, man. Wow. Look at that. You're kidding. You're absolutely joking. Holy crap, dude. Guys, I think I've found an abandoned house. Or abandoned for the most part, but look at all the cool old stuff in there. There's a car here, but there's no one here. I'll show you. I don't know if I've stumbled onto a private property or what the go is. But yeah. There's a shed, there's a car, and I don't know how on earth you would have got this in here. And there's what looks to be an outback dunny up there. That's amazing. Guys, I will just state this about that house back there. There's no signage along this part of this trail. This is not the trail. That alludes to the fact that I'm on private property. So, that house may have been built there illegally, and this person is just hiding from the world.
Still waiting on that heifer, Julio. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
Or they own part of the land and just have no signage to say it's private property. I don't know what to tell you. I can't say for sure whether that place is abandoned or not, but I don't know how you would get a Honda GE series Jazz on this. There's no way. Maybe from the other direction, but still seems a bit hectic and narrow to get that kind of car down. I don't know. I'm not the most seasoned four-wheel driver, but something just doesn't feel right. Anyway, I'm heading back to the main trail now, because I don't want Molly to sit in the car on her own for too long. I've got to be fair about that. So yeah, I'll see what else I can find. But this has definitely been interesting. Alright, so we've got a bit of a retaining wall over here. Gonna go have a closer look. This place just has so much hidden, interesting stuff to it. There must have been something to this bit. I don't know if there was a house in here or who knows. I think very little is actually known about the individual houses here. One was marked on the map on the way in. O'Driscoll's hut or something.
I don't think you should just be wandering around here, friend. Not a thing happens round here without an O'Driscoll saying so. Understand me?
You really shouldn't rile me. Ain't wise.
That's it!
This spear!
I hope I got that right. I have been playing Red Dead 2. But, yeah. There's more retaining wall down there. Just trying to find signs of another house. So we'll see. But it's obvious they had an old fence as well. Heading through here now. Mullock heaps. An old rusty tin something. Yeah. Alright, we'll see what else we can find along the trail because it does keep going off that way, so yeah. Okay guys, so there's what appears to be the remains of another house here. I'd say that's the fireplace. I'll walk up and check it out. Closer. Yeah. Definitely. That's your fireplace, for sure. That's weird. I'm hearing some weird banging noises behind me. You heard that, right? Okay. I'm just going to keep on going. But yeah, that's definitely a fireplace. What a beautiful place to live, I'm not going to lie. Like, look at this, man.
Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may
So
or
continuing
might
on,
never all meet here.
got what looks like another house here. Very small. But then again, you never know, maybe people didn't need as much back then. Yeah. That's obviously a fireplace, and that's a main building. Yeah. Pretty much cram yourself in there. Alright, I'll head back down to the main trail now, see what else I can find. Oh yeah, there's another house. What's left of it? And more stuff up there. Cool. Alright. Head back down here. Right, so back on the main trail. There's supposed to be a little bit more along here. Then I think you can just head back. Otherwise it's just a loop and there's nothing more to see. So, see what we find. They attempted to find something in there. This close to where the main village is. Makes sense. If you can find stuff close to home, it's easier for you, of course. So yeah, I see a lot of signage. So there's bound to be something around here. What do we got here? Oh wow. Yeah. Mine shaft. Okay. Moving onward. Okay guys, I've come to this area here, and it seems like there's just multiple sites at which the Welsh who are living here were just following gold, alluvial gold. There's a digging there, there's miniature ones here, there's a big one back there, there's tons in there, and there's this one straight up there. I think they were smart, and I do have a theory about this, right? I have a feeling that the Welsh established a village up here to stake claim over the land so they could get all the gold in this area. And then the reason that the houses were abandoned, they took the gold they needed and bailed, just left everything behind. Just seems to make sense. What a story, man. That's just a theory, but there could be some truth to it. So I'll have a quick look in here, and then I'm going to follow the remainder of the trail back to the car and get out of here. Okay, yeah, so that one heads up deep in there. They must have found quite a bit that way. But I'm having a look in here real quick. The effort they must have gone to make all these massive cuttings, because you can tell they were cut away at. They're not natural formations by any means. But it's also obvious that people walk on this ground. It's not naturally flat. So people have been coming in here for God knows how long, having a good look at these massive cuttings. And if you follow this trail down there, geez, that goes for a while. Might give that a miss today. Yeah, another cutting in there under those trees. Let's have a look at this one in here. Now, I'm not exactly running on limited time today, guys, but I am getting through this as quickly as I can because it's supposed to rain around midday. I do not want to get caught in that. But look at this. They have made their way through all this shale rock. There you go, chasing the quartz that had the gold in it. So you would have seen this moving through the shale rock and gone, fuck yeah, that's where the gold is. Yeah, so they followed it. Down, down, down. You can see that this alluvial quartz trail just goes all the way into this cutting. I reckon I'll check out a bit more, because that seemed to stop back there, so why keep going? Interesting. This is quite an effort to chase quartz this far. Ah, here you go, here's another reason. That's a huge deposit. Yeah, they followed that one then. And it's brought them in here. They've cut out through all of that and then gone right into that cutting there. Alright, guys, so that was, I'm going to call this the Welsh quarry, because the Welsh village is here for a reason. It just makes sense. Like, there's not much information I could find, but it just makes perfect sense. Set up an entire village of Welsh here and get as much gold out as you can. Alright, well, thank you for following us along on this adventure, and we'll see you in the next one.